Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's majors versus minors between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Salt Lake Bees. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Andrew Heaney is an interesting lefty, Matty. At times he could be a swing and miss guy. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour, overhand curveball, and the slider. So he has the curveball slider mix. His changeup is getting better. If he's throwing strikes early, he could be really tough.
Digging in, Zach Cozart. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And a curveball taken for strike two.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Here's Albert now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
1 strike to Pujols. A little bouncer. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable. 95 to 97 miles an hour with sink, and sometimes that fastball he throws, it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it sinks, sometimes it cuts. Good, hard, vicious breaking slider, and his changeup has gotten better. The key to Garrett Richards is staying healthy, and if he's healthy and brings his A game, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the bump.
Mark Schnell is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
So 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike to count. Here we go, Salt Lake. Get there. Let's go, Mark.
The 2-2.
Here we go.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Settling in now, Eric Young Jr. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Leading off for the Angels, right fielder Cole Calhoun.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. To 1-2 now. Two and two the count to Cole Calhoun. The 2-2. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Another full count pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
A bouncer up the middle. Gallardo scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
In now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Schnell is there, and there's out number 2.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Schimpf. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's Chris Carter now. His past history with Richards. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Schimpf gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. That's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Let's go, Blake, let's go!
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there. This is one of the best in the game.
Now in the box, Gustavo Aquino has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Chopped fouled at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
From the stretch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Reimer Liriano as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Water. Get your water here.
Now at the plate, Jeffrey Marte. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jeffrey Marte.
Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, catcher Martin Maldonado.
Now batting, Martin Maldonado. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a huge swing by Cozart and a drive to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
he was totally dialed in for the first two hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Justin Upton now. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. I'm set with the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Here's a pop-up now. Kinsler on the move. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, John Gallardo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
John Gallardo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Pitch on the way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1.
It's in there for strike number 2.
This one's down to third. Valbuena fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
Batting ninth, catcher, Alan James.
At the plate, Alan James. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Schnell. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. James leads off first with one away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one. The 2-1, and there he goes towards second. Runner at first here, one man out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Number 9.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
So stepping in, Ian Kinsler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Three-two pitch. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Ryan Schimpf, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out, bases loaded. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Angels claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Garrett Richards takes home the win. Andrew Heaney worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels,